Hello me TBDs, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a wear test Wednesday on the brand new Tula Skincare Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. That is a mouthful. So today I'm going to be doing a 10-hour wear test featuring this primer. I'm going to see how it holds up. Oh, I almost dropped it. And how it does, what I think of it, and if I think it's worth the money. So before we hop in, be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you're enjoying the video while you're watching, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up and let me know. All right, so this is the primer. It does have really nice, soft, matte packaging that it comes in. This product was $34. You get 1.41 ounces of product. It says it gives brighter smoothing skin. It is silicone free. It has juicy yuzu, a supercharged formula that grips your makeup like a pro. This primer is for healthy, happy skin of all types, even blemish prone skin. It says that it's made for those looking for a makeup gripping base that won't clog pores and offers immediate brightening plus long-term skincare benefits. Smooth a dime-sized amount over clean, moisturized skin. I do have oily skin. I'm not really looking for this to be mattifying or anything like that. I think I'm mostly gonna be looking for the brightening and the smoothing aspect that this has. It also says that it has skincare in it, so it's supposed to help, you know, I assume with the blemish prone skin, help the blemishes over time if you use it consistently, which I love. I think the price is pretty fair considering this has skincare in it. Like, I feel like once you hit primers that have skincare in there, it just totally bumps up the price, which is fair because, you know, skincare, you're paying a little bit more for your primer. And it says it's non-coniogenic and will not clog pores, and this brand is cruelty free. So this is the packaging. It just comes in a blue plastic container, kind of matches my Apple Watch here. Okay, got the hair pulled back. It always feels so good to get your hair off of your face. Oh my goodness. And that is what it looks like. It doesn't even look like a gel. It looks like a balm. Like, it's that consistency. So I'm gonna go ahead, it says take a dime-sized amount. Okay, it looks like a balm, but when you touch it, it totally looks silicone-y, like maybe a dime-sized amount. So you just start putting this, I'm gonna put this primarily in my T-zone. Whoa, it's really cooling. Ooh. All right, I can already tell a little goes a very long way. It is sinking in pretty quickly. I know that it made my skin looking a little red because that's just what primers do. It is starting actually to get a little bit tacky, which is a very interesting feeling. This is a unique consistency. Like I said, it looks like a balm. It's not like jiggly. It's not like a moisturizer or a gel, but when you touch it, it totally is that gel consistency. It's a very odd formula, but I'm intrigued and I like it so far. So here's what it looks like on the skin. I feel like it did make me look a bit dewier than I was, and that's just because of the stickiness. It is pretty tacky, and it says it's supposed to help like grip makeup to the skin. But here's what it looks like before I apply any foundation. Today I'm going to go in with the No. 7 Match Made Custom Blend drops just to not alter the finish of the makeup primer. I just want to kind of see this shine through the foundation drops. So I'm going to go ahead, start applying my foundation drops, see if it's actually gripping. One thing I think about with gripping primers is that it's going to make my beauty blender kind of like pull at the product. Now I'm hoping that's not the case. The thing is like it's supposed to help makeup stick to it, which I get, but I feel like it just ends up kind of making my beauty blender stick to my skin. Let's go ahead and apply this. Again, I'm not looking for this to mattify. So when I'm gonna be like keeping that in mind throughout the day. It doesn't matter if I'm super oily at the end of the day because that's not what this primer is meant to do. Okay, I will say the foundation drops are matching the dewiness. So it's keeping the finish of the primer. It's hard to tell if it's brightening because I don't know. I don't know. I think it's hard to tell if something's brightening when you've only used it once. But I don't see that it's like an instantly brightening effect. It doesn't seem like it's picking up any product on my beauty blender, which I like. I forget which product, like which primer I tried that was so sticky. It was just not, you could not work with it. I do like that it doesn't clog pores. Like, I like that. And I wonder if it really does help with blemishes over time. It's crazy how much these foundation drops match the finish of the primer. It's so glowy. I almost look like I have glass skin. This is a new look for me. I am gonna set this down with my Laura Mercier powder. So hopefully that mattifies just a little. Because wow, I totally look like I have glass skin. And I wonder what it would look like if I tried this with a matte foundation also. But for first trying it, I wanted to just have the primer be what it is, you know? It's almost hard to tell on my skin if it's smooth because I'm so shiny that it just like reflects off of my face. Guess that's where we're gonna be at. I don't think using my beauty blender on it is gonna make it less glowy or like glassy looking. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. This is a little bit more matte, so we'll see how it goes on top of this. All right, here's how the skin's looking before I apply any powder. Like I said, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder. This is a little mattifying, which I think is going to be good for this just because I don't want to look this glassy, to be honest with you. And I wonder if applying the Urban Decay De-Slick, if I notice that I'm getting pretty oily with this, I wonder if that would help. My concealer set down nicely. I'm just going to do like one side of my face so you can see what it looks like set down. And you can see what it looks like without setting it down yet. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is the side that I just set. This is the side without setting it yet. So the finish totally changes depending on if you set this or not. All right, so I can still see a little bit of a glow underneath the powder, which is kind of nice. It looks like, I mean, now I can tell. After I set it down, I can see that it totally filled in my pores right here and looks really nice. It's not sinking into my forehead lines or anything. My skin just looks very, smooth. And it's just so fascinating, like the difference that it made between setting it and not setting it down. I like this look better. But like I said, I can still see a little bit of the glow underneath. So hopefully that means that it'll look nice throughout the day. I can definitely see that it's smooth right here. Makes my skin look very soft. It doesn't really look like I have pores on my skin, which is cool. It doesn't feel super heavy or anything like that. And I liked that it wasn't hard to apply foundation on top of it because sometimes really grippy primers, it's just hard to. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, finish out the rest of my makeup. I will be back to share my thoughts, but again, the check-in time is 10 o'clock. All right, guys, I just finished out the rest of my makeup. It is, right now, it's 10:56 because I just took a little while. It just was a thing, but the check-in time is still 10 o'clock because that is when I applied this primer. But so far, I do like the primer. I mean, I can definitely see some oil coming through already on my forehead, on my chin, on my nose, just kind of everywhere. It's not a bad thing though. Like, I'm not saying it's not a nice looking finish. I can just see that there's some glow coming through. So the fact that I've only had it on for like an hour, hopefully it doesn't make me super oily because it does say that this is for all skin types. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear it throughout the day. We'll see how it does. I'll check back at the very end of the evening and share my final thoughts with how this primer held up. And it's supposed to also be makeup gripping. So I'm hoping that it just keeps my makeup on my face all day. So that's really gonna be the test. Hey guys, I'm back. It is 10:11 right now. I've had this on for actually longer, I think, than 10 hours, but I had to hop on here and film this so that I can go to bed and get up in the morning in like 5 hours. So here's how the skin is looking. I did have to blot like 5 hours into it because my skin was just getting really oily, but here's how the skin is looking. Now, minus the nose because I did wear a mask. We went out to dinner. So I would say for having to blot once, it doesn't look bad. I would not say it is for super oily skin. I wouldn't say that oily skin can't wear it. Like, you just have to have some blotting sheets or some blotting powder with you and you'll be fine. I do feel like this made my skin look very soft. It almost like melted the foundation into my skin even more so. It just looks super natural, almost a little airbrushed and not like a foundation that's just sitting on my skin. So I really enjoyed how this sat on my skin throughout the day. I will say though, I think that I probably need to use a mattifying foundation on top of a mattifying powder because I did not wear a mattifying foundation today. So I think that would have helped with having to blot throughout the day. But in terms of like the finish and the feel and the look on the skin with the foundation and everything on, I think it just looks so nice. I did notice though that my highlight stayed on more than usual. And I would say that like my bronzer still looks in place. So I think it did a good job at making your makeup last. So yeah, if you're looking for a smoothing kind of a primer that also has maybe some skincare benefits, then I'd say this is a good one so far. I mean, I like it based on, just my first time trying it. And I can't really speak to the skincare benefits because I'm not you know, I just don't know like if it actually does anything. So if it does, I will be sure to update you in a future video. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Let me know if you guys have tried this product, if you're interested in this brand. I really have only tried this from this brand. So if you tried any other good products that maybe you want me to review, then let me know that down in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.